For the third day in a row, alleged corruption in the Augusta Westland helicopter purchase story dominated Parliament, with the Congress trying to hit out at the BJP for trying to unnecessarily target Sonia Gandhi. But party president Amit Shah led a direct attack at Sonia Gandhi, saying that she will have to pay for the crimes committed by herself and her party.
A dramatic clash on the streets of Delhi, with youth Congress workers stopped on their way to protest the scam that's hit their party, the VVIP chopper gate.
हम सिर्फ एक देश के सामने सच्चाई लाना चाहते हैं। जो मोदी सरकार ये झूठ फैला रही है कि ये डील में से हमारी नेता का नाम लिया जा रहा है, इसकी सीबीआई जांच करवाए।
From street fights to a war of words between the top echelons of the two parties, as Amit Shah responded to Sonia Gandhi's open dare from a day ago. For the first time, the Ministry of Defence issued an official statement on the Augusta Westland deal and vowed to go after the culprits. But it's not looking good for former Air Chief SP Tyagi. Sources reveal that kickbacks were paid to his close relatives. And soon, the financial watchdog could be questioning him.
The NDA government, the UPA government, the three NSAs, the two MODs, the SPGs, the security, how many people were involved in it? And for anybody to say, no, this chief did it. The chief of air staff doesn't run the air headquarters. How will it happen?
A damning Italian court judgment and a money trail that goes back to Rome. Will those who took kickbacks amounting to crores be brought to book? With Anindya Banerjee, Brijesh Pandey and Javed Ansari in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
BJP President Amit Shah is gunning for Sonia Gandhi. The BJP is going for the jugular. Joining us now on the Augusta corruption, Randeep Singh Surjewala, Chief National Spokesperson of the Congress Party, Sambit Patra from the BJP. The Congress seems to be on the defensive. Amit Shah saying the bribes were taken during your time. Those who gave the bribes are in jail. They've been convicted. Why should those who took the bribe get away? Is it not fair to say that the Congress squarely on the defensive on this one, Mr. Surjewala?
Absolutely not. May I ask Mr. Amit Shah, why is Modi government defending the bribe givers? Why is Modi government protecting the bribe giver, Augusta Westland? Why is Modi government undoing the blacklisting of Augusta Westland, the bribe giver? Why is Modi government not completing the investigation of CBI for 2 years against the bribe givers and takers? Why is Modi government not identifying the bribe givers and punishing them? And why is Modi government permitting Augusta Westland to participate in defense contracts in this case? Who is the company which is the bribe giver?
You made multiple points. I want to take it one by one. One of your strong counters is, if Augusta Westland is a company that was involved in corruption, why was the Modi government in such a tearing hurry to bring them on board, to make them legitimate again? And also, Dr. Sambit Patra, you must respond to why you've had 2 years now to catch the Gandhis, to catch anybody in the Congress who was guilty of corruption. You've done nothing. Suddenly the BJP is getting excited because of an Italian court verdict. You've had Indian investigating agencies looking at this. They found nothing. You're basically now trying to fire off an Italian court order.
First and foremost, as far as Ms. Randeep Surjewala's accusations that the blacklist has been lifted by the Modi government and what we were doing for all these years is concerned, I have something to show you. This is a letter by one of their member of parliament, that is Pramod Tiwari, dated 28th of April 2016, that is today, where they wanted to raise these questions on the floor of the Lok Sabha, but in fact it was withdrawn. It was withdrawn. On the floor of Parliament, this question that the Congress wanted to raise was withdrawn. Why was it withdrawn? Because they came to know of the truth, and the truth was the blacklisting was done by the Modi government. In fact, A.K. Antony himself has agreed on record that, well, yes, the blacklisting was not done during their tenure.
I'm asking you about the 2 years that you've had to prosecute those, to catch those who took the bribes. You haven't found the bribe giver yet. You haven't accused anyone, let alone trying to convict someone. Why don't you focus on the 2 years that you've had in power?
We have accused Sonia Gandhi, rightly so. Right from the beginning, 2013 we accused her, and today we stand by it, and we have been vindicated rather, I would say, by the judgment of Italy. And remember what we were doing in these 2 years. Let me give you an instance. Two of the important people in this deal, Mr. M.K. Narayanan and Wangchu, were not allowed to be questioned by CBI by Mr. Kapil Sibal way back then. Our government came, we allowed. And a big revelation today on your channel. I would tell you, this government, the previous government that was present, the corrupt government, they probably would have worked with the Italian government to see to it that the lower court in Italy delivered the kind of judgment where none of these people were indicted.
Let Surjewala respond, because Mr. Surjewala, the reality is that Sonia Gandhi's name is mentioned 4 times in the conviction, 2 times each on page 193 and 204 of the judgment. Now, this is something that needs to be probed. Is the Congress hassled also because there is a Sonia Gandhi in the conviction, and therefore the Congress is a bit rattled because of that?
Well, Rahul, let me put the facts straight. First, what my learned friend is trying to mislead. He said Congress government and AK Antony did not cancel the contract. I am showing you the order of 5th February 2014 and the PIB press release, whereby Mr. Antony says on charges of corruption, I am cancelling the contract. Number 2, he said, you asked him a specific question, why did you undo the order of blacklisting? He does not answer. Let me show you the order of 22nd August 2014, which we have also released to the press, including your channel, which reflects that they are undoing the blacklisting and permitting Augusta Westland to participate back.
20 seconds, Mr. Surjewala, make your point, then Samvit will respond. Go ahead, Mr. Surjewala.
The simple issue is, the Italian court judgment that BJP keeps referring to, and I put it to their spokespersons over and over again. Read one line that anybody in the Congress party has been convicted or indicted in any manner, and we rest our case. Number 2, since 20 seconds I still have, please do not mislead when your own finance minister on the floor of the parliament has made a statement to the contrary. Number 3, the motion that you are saying everybody withdrew, Rahul, he forgot to mention that BJP also withdrew.
Okay, let Samvit Patra come in. You had your 20 seconds. Let Samvit Patra respond. Go ahead.
We will be taking up legislation.
Samvit Patra now, please. Samvit Patra, please. Samvit Patra, please. Yes.
Number 1, as to why we point the fingers towards Sonia Gandhi. One thing has bbeen proved by this judgment in the Italian court that, well, yes, there were bribe givers. There is no doubt about bribe givers. Second thing, on 25th of March 2013, none other than the then defense minister of the country, Mr. A.K. Antony, on the floor of the parliament said that, well, yes, bribes have been given and bribes have been accepted. There has been corruption in the Augusta Westland case. So bribes were given, bribes were taken in India. Naturally, they were in India, and there were to the bureaucrats as well as to the politicians. Now tell me, who was the driving force of the government? It was Sonia Gandhi. Who was the driving force of the deal? It was Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, as written rightly in the judgment. So
no, but you need more proof than that. Samvit Patra, one second. Samvit Patra, 1 second. Turn faders down. Samvit, listen to me. You know, I can write your sheet down on a sheet of paper 4 times. I can write any sum of money in front of it. That doesn't mean that I've given you a bribe. Just those 4 pages with Sonia Gandhi written on them is no proof. If you believe in Sonia Gandhi is guilty, your party must, your investigative agencies must find real evidence which can be upheld in a court of law. Samvit Patra.
Allow me to speak, please. I was not interjecting when others were speaking. I was listening to them very patiently. See, the driving force of the UPA government was Sonia Gandhi. The driving force of the deal was Sonia Gandhi. Bribe was taken and bribe was given. This is on record, accepted by the defense minister. So where did the money go is a natural question, sir. This would be asked by the country, and this is no rocket science. As far as the blacklisting is concerned, let me tell you one thing. The UPA government then, Mr. A.K. Antony, only on 1st of January January 2014 cancelled the contract. He did not blacklist the company. No orders. I challenged them to show the orders where they have blacklisted the company. The blacklisted was done during Mr. Arun Jaitley, who was the defense minister as well, along with the finance minister, on 3rd of July 2014. This is to be extremely clearly underlined. And as far as my friend is saying that, well, certain contracts were allowed for the company in India, let me tell you, none of the tenders of the concerned company, that is Finmechanica or Augusta Westland, would be found anywhere in this government. The MOD or the PSUs of the MOD, in fact, are not entertaining any tender. As far as the private sector is concerned, well, as far as the private sector is concerned,
okay, I'm out of time on this broadcast. Mr. Surjewala puts his hand up, so I'll give you 20 seconds to make final concluding remarks. Mr. Surjewala, where do you see this go from here?
I'm placing before you 8th October 2015 FIPB order, wherein Augusta Westland Company was permitted by this government. And same Mr. Jaitley, when it was blacklisted on 3rd July, pursuant to a process initiative, proceeded on 22nd August within 40 days to favor Augusta Westland and permitting them to participate in defense contracts in India in partnership with a vendor or a sub-vendor. Why favor to Augusta Westland? Why protect the corrupt?
Okay, Sambit Patra,
them to be part
since
of
this is a charge, even though I'm out of time, I'll give you 20 seconds to respond. Sambit, quickly. I've heard you, Mr. Surjewala. Sambit, 20 seconds is all I have. Quickly, please.
See, as far as the accusation of Mr. Surjewala that one private vendor of India was allowed to collaborate with Augusta is concerned, the proposal was approved on 2nd September 2011, and this is from the press release of the government of India today. The Ministry of Defence has released this press release, and in fact it was during our tenure that this proposal, which was passed during the UPA regime, collapsed.
Because that's a misleading press release. I'm sorry,
okay, I'm going to leave it there. You heard the BJP, you heard the Congress. What we need is evidence. You know, we're hearing the political shenanigans. What is required is evidence. If the BJP has reason to believe that Sonia Gandhi is involved in corruption, show us the evidence. Otherwise, this is just a political blame game on both sides. They've had 2 years. The convictions happened in an Italian court. We know bribes were given. The government is nowhere close to knowing who took the bribes. That is what must be identified first, instead of just levelling charges. Randeep Singh Surjewala, Sambit Patra, for joining us on the Newsroom Showdown tonight. Thank you.
Bhumata Brigade's Tripti Desai, that's breaking news just coming in. She's been whisked away from Dargah Haji Ali. She wanted to enter the Dargah. She wasn't permitted to enter the Dargah. These are pictures of
India, and Shivan was excited about it. So yeah, here's Shivan with his review of the Huawei watch.
You make a smartwatch look like an analog watch, and you're sure to